Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. Very quickly to say the subscriber number and everything is bugged at the moment. We're not on 0. I don't know why it's bugged. It just occasionally goes a bit weird. Today though, we are playing Anivia. I'm going to try the updated new build, and someone in Champ Select was talking about this particular Scion, that he called that it was Scion Jungle. And apparently this Scion goes Blade the Ruined King into Titanic or something. That, you know, that sounds awful. But yeah, I do personally rate Scion as one of the stronger picks in the game, and I have done for quite a while. But they still buff him all the time, so like I'm always really confused. I just think Riot has a really weird obsession with Scion at the moment. Comp-wise, I'd prefer our comp, I think. Gwen versus Riven will be spicy. Zac should be stronger than a Scion jungle. Again, Scion jungle isn't really a thing. Anivia Lysandra, she is running Ignite, which is a bit weird for Lysandra. I'm running TP because I'm actually trying the new build. That's growing in popularity for Anivia, and that is Rod of Ages instead of Leandri. Severe's a bit peculiar, but I think it can be fine. And then Thresh and Nautilus are pretty similar. Where do I find new builds? It's a combination of the different areas. For like a couple of champions that I personally just like, I kind of go on some websites like Liga Graphs and stuff like that, you know, I'd say once a week, and just see if like those particular mains are doing anything different. And I have been noticing they are. And a lot of the better Anivia players now are actually going the build that we're going to do. And obviously, technically, hilariously, I might be one of those players that people look up for Anivia, but Anivia for me this season hasn't gone that well this year. Hey, Nessie. So, yeah, we should be alright this game, I would say. If we can get to mid-late game, I don't really see us losing. Well, I still would put Scion in the OP category, so who knows, but... I would put Scion top lane in the OP category. I'm not sure about jungle. Why is that range so big? I didn't get the auto off. No, I didn't get the auto off for the electrocute proc. They got very low in bot lane. Wow. Mazel 98, 40 months. Thank you so much. Long-term sub by Mazel.
I will be reborn.
That's really bad. They've genuinely got killed like under their own tower. At least Severe. Okay, they're both going to die. Hopefully Zac can get it. Yeah. As things go, it's not the worst thing, but obviously you wouldn't want your Severe dying under tower at level 2? 3? Yeah, level 2. That's a sign that they're not doing too well already in lane phase, you know? So I will say, when it comes to game balance, really looking forward to the upcoming patch where they're actually finally doing something about healing. But Riot also have mentioned, because even Riot have admitted, mages, apart from a few exceptions like Kassadin and stuff like that, are on the weaker side, and Riot know this. Most of the player base knows this. Yeah, good recovery. Riot have admitted that they know... Oops. In Scion jungle just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Take time to
I'm gonna push this in so I can go back. Make sure I'm standing closest. What's he doing? It's in Shoga. So we'll say an hour before this, we actually did a little bonus stream. I actually did a whole stream with my puppy. It was really fun. She did pretty good. I think she was getting a bit tired by the end of it. But no, she did good. Yeah, Zoe does not need a free Void Staff buff, by the way. That's one buff that I do not agree with. Nice. Nautilus and Psy on a top lane. Nautilus got the kill. That's a really weird roam by Nautilus. What's happening with Zoe? If you get hit by her sleepy bubble, you lose 20% of your magic resist. It's like, she does not need that at all. If they can kill Jhin because of the really weird Nautilus roam, then that's actually quite bad. It's 30% if you maxi. Wow. Does not need that at all. Like, the thing with Zoe is she's a really annoying champion, so you don't actually need her to be over buffed. Again, always trying to make sure when you're doing just QE, get that little auto attack in, because that actually gives you the electrocute proc. You technically could also just land W on them. If you perfectly land W on someone, it does 1 damage. That also would enable an electrocute proc as well. So presumably, I can't remember which player knew about this Scion. I think it might have been the Gwen. Presumably, he's a one-trick or something. For people to know a play style from just champ select, you have to be a one-trick. Again, I saw a thread on Reddit yesterday that actually was an interesting conversation, and maybe we can have this as the question of the day. Is basically the thread was, you know, everyone's heard of ELO inflating champions. If you play a champion, you potentially get to a bit of a higher rating than you actually deserve. But are there champions that are ELO deflating? So if you play a champion, could you actually get to a higher rating if you didn't play that champion? And the general consensus, which I actually would probably agree with, Nidalee is probably right now the absolute winner of that. I did ping. Did I ping? I didn't ping. I thought I did. My bad. Thought she was just going back. So Yuumi, no, Yuumi's one of the biggest ELO inflating champions. There's people that deserve like gold end up in like high diamond with Yuumi. You're giving me blue this early? Oh my god. Love you. But yeah, and Nidalee was the general consensus winner. That if you're playing Nidalee, then you probably could get a bit higher rating if you don't play that champion. Which, yeah, I'd probably agree. Oh, I got that cannon. Second place, which to me was quite interesting, you know, it just shows how champions change, was Lee Sin. If you play Lee Sin, you're probably lower. If you like main Lee Sin, you could probably get to a higher rank if you just played one of the meta junglers that wasn't Lee Sin. Which again, I would agree, because like you can do insane plays and insane mechanics on Lee Sin, but you ultimately will fall off, and it just feels bad. And he falls off pretty quick. I'm going to be really careful, by the way, in this matchup. If you're wondering why am I not pushing up for tower plates or anything, because the amount of CC Alessandra has, she can just latch onto me, and it will probably give Sion a free gank. That's the more scary thing to me. Not Lissandra in a 1v1 or even a normal Sion gank. I am scared of her engaging, chain CCing me to give time for a Sion to gank me. Right now, Sion is here. Look at her behavior. It's completely changed. From being passive normally to now actively looking for an E that is quite obvious. I would say Sion, or even Riven, is in the general area. Maybe they're doing Rift Herald now. Okay, Riven just walked up from top, like from here, I would imagine. Sion could still be here. And considering how pushed my bot lane is and Sion is not there yet, I would say it's a pretty easy bet that Sion's around. He might not be anymore, but I'd be surprised if he wasn't in like the last few minutes. Alright, they're doing a play bot lane. Can't really get there. If I had teleport, I would. Ooh, nice hook by Thresh. If only Thresh dies, it's not that bad. I did warn them. They should have just backed off, but they, instead of backing off, they were trying to go aggro for a play themselves. Just not really. Not needed. She did get a kill. That made her roam worth. They're probably doing Dragon now. The only negative of this build, I would say so far, is normally, even though I am playing passive because of the Lissandra Scion potential, I still would be looking for 1v1 kills, and I'm not really doing that.
I have felt this corruption.
Okay. I'm not really looking for any 1v1 kills because without Ignite, it just feels like Ignite pushes you over the edge to actually enable you to get a lot of these early kills. So that's why I'm not really looking for them. But this build, from what I can see and tell, it does give you so much more carry potential later. And it kind of returns Anivia back to like being a burst mage. Oh. Oh, she really wanted my... Oh. He double kills it, but I don't think he's going to. Why is he only level... Oh, he is. Ooh. Okay, that's actually not that bad. They really wanted me. You'd think Sion's going to die if he overextends that fight. Sion? Yeah. Thing is, Riven will be top lane again soon. Alright, we get our rower already. 11-minute Rod of Ages. That is so good. And again, boom! Nautilus roam. Jhin dies again. Maybe you shouldn't be doing these roams, Nautilus. Yeah, 11 minutes Rod is fantastic. W. That hitbox. Sion Q hitbox is so broken. It's so broken. Oh, she phased through! I mean, of any champion to phase through ice, I guess Lissandra kind of makes sense.
Winter wind, guide me.
Or drinker. Yes, that makes sense. Ooh, blue buff. I have tried this build, by the way, once, but it was a game that kind of felt pointless because I think in that game, from memory, my top laner got crushed. And then in a game that they had like millions of tanks, we had a Varus that went full lethality, which obviously is just not really the smartest move against full tanks. Technically, I guess I could have done Leandries against tanks, but we were still doing pretty well. We're CS. Yeah, we're honestly, my last hitting... Why is Lissandra bot lane? My last hitting has gotten pretty good now. Lissandra is like playing like a Katarina or something. She doesn't really want to be mid lane. That's a little bit funny. Sion's bot lane as well. I'm coming. I'm not going to get a kill or an assist, but I saved their life. You're welcome. It's annoying that for a TP I got nothing, but... He just killed the Lissandra mid by himself. Zac is just busted. Like, surprised Gwen died to the Riven. I guess Gore Drinker is still really stupidly strong, but... No, my gold! No! No! Oh my god. Okay, Riot, he literally just walked through then. He walked through. Like, that wasn't even close. He literally just walked through. Anivia wall has felt a bit buggy for a while, I'm not going to lie. Oh, great ward by me. I keep doing the bait ping. Oh, Lissandra's bot lane again. Wow, this Lissandra. Funky playstyle, man. Did Sion just go through the wall? Yep. Yes, she did. He did. It's very odd. Wait, Jin's staying on that health. Oh, he's top. I just heard it and I was like, toplet? Is he coming here? Apparently not. Thing is, Gwen can probably just 2v1 them. Like, Sion sucks against the Gwen. Nautilus is top lane again. What? This Nautilus roams so weird times. This poor Gwen, she's playing well, but she's just getting 3v1'd. Alright, we're nearly halfway of our rod already. Not bad, not bad. Not flashed as well, did he? Did you see like a jump in movement? Oh, if Jin dies again. This Nautilus, I swear. Just kind of trolling it. Oh, God. Nice. And there we go. God, Zac is just... Zac, I would say, is probably maybe now the strongest champion in the game. I didn't realize that, obviously, I don't love overall win rates, but Zac has the highest overall win rate in 3 roles, not including jungle. He has overall highest win rate in... support... Can I have the kill? Bud, come on. Sharing is caring, man. The Sion seem just... Again, Sion jungle just seems terrible to me. I don't understand. Oh, Gwen lost again. This Gwen is having some really good moments and then dies to a Riven randomly. I don't understand. Like, in that 3v1, she nearly killed 2 of them, including the Riven, and then the next play, she just dies in the 1v1. Must be a different Sion. No, if I admit, I did look at the Sion's match history, and last game he went Kraken, Titanic, Bladder, and King. So it's the same Sion. I guess he just changed. Nautilus is top lane again! Dude, this Nautilus is just bizarre. Oh, Jin's dead. Oh! Can they hit him? Can they hit him? Yep. Yeah, he's a Sion 1 trick with a negative win rate. Maybe if he played Sion top. Zac as support is even good. Just more that Zac at the moment is a bit OP. 7 minutes on Rod. We need to get to that magical 10-minute mark. Poor Jin. Swear to God, if I see Nautilus top lane again, I'm going to laugh my head off. Sion's behind us. Don't know what he's doing. How's my new season going? It hasn't gone amazing yet, but it's starting to get better. The biggest thing that's been weirding me out, if I'm honest, is my Anivia. My Anivia last year, we had basically a 70% win rate on Anivia across like over 100 games, roughly. We've got a negative win rate on Anivia at the moment. It's really weird. And it doesn't feel like I'm playing bad on the champion. I don't know. We're just not getting many wins yet. Played that pretty well. What? He dragged him through me ult. Oh, that stun was clutch. Oh, I just got a really good stun on that Riven. Oh, that was such a nice stun. Playing this game pretty well. Got 3k gold, man. Now we go death cap. Oh, I just leveled up. I leveled up twice just then. I'm level 15. I'm level 15. I'm level 15. Oh, I'm 3 levels up of my Lissandra opponent. Oh my god. Level 15 at 21 minutes. You know what I feel like? I feel like a Scion, because normally that's what they do. Jeez. Yeah, 350 ability power at this stage. I'm never at that amount. What happens to the sub number? Oh, it's just bugged. It's just bugged. Don't worry. We're not on 0. Oh, was that severe? Oh. I was a bit desperate. To be honestly, they needed Riven to make that play work. Riven. And then she just inted it. What? Why? This has been a relatively smooth, easy game, hasn't it? We haven't really been tested at all. On GG. There you go. First game of the day. Wait, did we get a 619? Was that Rey Mysterio? Oh my god, we got the Rey Mysterio score. Nice. Well, there you go. First game of the day. Very nice game. Didn't really get tested much. I'm gonna be honest, like, Sion Jungle's just trolling. And Lissandra mid's only good as a counter pick. So the fact that she blind picked it is just weird. So yeah, that is on the enemy team. Nice, plus 22. The Riven was a 1-trick with over 1 million mastery points. The Sion was a 1-trick with over 1 million mastery points. The Lissandra does play a decent amount of it. The Jhin was a 1-trick. So, dude, three of them were 1-tricks on the enemy team. Our Gwen was a 1-trick with over 1 million mastery points. The Zack's just playing it because it's OP. My Anivia, before this game, I had a 29% win rate. It's now 37% win rate. Only 8 games played, so it's obviously easily recoverable. That game was a mixture of... Ooh, okay, so that was a bit of a weird game. There was some Diamond 1s in that game. There were some Diamond 2s and Diamond 3s, and even Zack was Platinum 1. But yeah, Gwen was Diamond 1. Nautilus was Diamond 1. Most everybody else was Diamond 2, including Lysandra, Scion, Riven, and then Severe, Thresh. And then Diamond 3s was me and Jin. And then the Platinum 1, but in promo to Diamond, was the Zac. So yeah, a bit of an odd game. Got an S on Anivia. Everybody on my team got an S apart from the Gwen. Plus 22, so still gaining nice LP. Doing 14-6 damage. Again, not too bad. I will take that at this stage of the game. Again, usually Anivia is not a champion you'll get anywhere high damage in the early game. This build, though, what do I think about it? I definitely see the potential of this build. It's arguably maybe a bit more of a burst build, less of a tick damage build, clearly, because you're not going Leandries, you're not going Demonic. You might build a Demonic later into the game, but it seems all right. It's that weird mix of me that it's potentially better scaling in some avenues, but it's less lane pressure. And I do quite like having that Ignite to try and get a solo kill. So, like, maybe this build, but with Ignite is what I should try? I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, pretty easy game. Everybody on the enemy team ended up with a negative KD. I just don't really see the benefit of Scion jungle at all. Lysandra, I literally would only pick in a counter pick situation of, like, they picked Zed mid. Okay, play Lysandra. So blind picking her is a bit odd in my book. But anyway, first game of the day, very nice. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace. Cool down!